Hi, my third Deacan Sagittarius. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your general reading for March 2022. You are the third Deacan of Saggy, as I just mentioned. So if your birthday is from the 13th of December to the 21st of December, then your co-ruler is Leo. So you may have Leo-like qualities, and if you want to find out more about the specific week that you are born in, please go and check out my Deacan series that I did with my sister Nikki K a few years back. A little bit old, but still relevant. Anyway, let's get cracking on with your reading and let's see what may have happened for the month of March 2022 and what may have occurred. I do find these actual readings that I've done to be quite accurate. Don't want to blow my own trumpet, but when I look back on my own, I was like, okay. But anyway, let's get cracking on with your reading. And first and foremostly, the first week we have the star. So this is about you standing out. This is about, you aligning with your fellow men, fellow women. Some of you could actually be doing something in regards to connecting with others. So some of you could belong to a group, a club, or organization. But this is generally saying that you will stand out, or you may have, I should say, have stood out for a specific role that you played within an organization. This doesn't have to be something that you belong to. This could be like a friendship group is what I'm picking up. For some of you, this also represents to me that you may have left a specific friendship group as well, because with that Aquarius energy, Aquarius talks about, one being detached, one being independent. Yes, Aquariuses are known to have a lot of friends, to be very friendly, but at the same time, the Aquariuses can be very detached and isolating. So this could include you wanting to detach from others to maybe focus on yourself. Some of you could be online influencers, so maybe you may have thought to yourself, in order for me to progress in a specific area in my life, I need to detach from this specific group that I'm in to work on myself. Some of you have been doing some sort of self-reflection and self-healing is what I'm picking up, which may have risen your vibrations, hopefully. And I feel like this is something you may have wanted to do for a while, but in order to get to the point where you wanted to be at, you knew deep down that you needed to detach from others to work on yourself or to work on a specific project. Okay. Also, what I'm picking up with the star card, this does definitely represent to me that if some of you are single, then you may have been in very high demand. So this is about, if you are internet dating, then you may have got like a lot of, maybe replies or maybe requests. You are definitely standing out from the crowd. The second week of March, we have the Empress card. So this is about expansion. And I'm hearing for some of you that you may have expanded in some way or form or the other. Maybe some of you may have moved home. Maybe some of you may have decided to, change your home around is what I'm picking up. Some of you are definitely focusing on self-love. We came into the month of the star card. This is about all eyes being on you and you being on you. Maybe that was the thing within the first week, that you were just focused elsewhere. You may have felt quite scattered because you were giving your energy to other people, and then you took your energy back, and then you felt, in order to vibrate higher, I need to give in to myself. I can't pour into another cup if I'm not pouring into my own. Darling, right? So I don't know why I channel that. Maybe some of you may use that word darling, I don't know, but I feel like some of you have definitely focused on yourself to better yourself. So some of you may have changed your hair. I'm getting that some of you are really being very discriminative with your time and your energy, right? And you are on a journey of self-love. Some of you may have started this journey before, but you may have fell off. But I feel that for some of you, because with your reading, I'm getting that you are putting yourself first. You're definitely putting yourself first. And whatever happened in the first week definitely is going to be the theme of the month for you. And I feel like you're getting adoration, you're getting praise, and you're now realizing that the two go hand in hand, right? Not to say you're doing it to get adoration and praise, but you're realizing that, okay, the more I give to myself, the more balanced I feel emotionally, the more I vibrate higher, the more I attract good things, right? So the second week embodies, you are embodying, or you may have embodied the energies of the Empress, right? So you are still practicing self-love. you're still, you know, giving and receiving and feeling comfortable with it. Some of you may have changed your image. Some of you could actually be pregnant, is what I'm picking up with the Empress card. Or if you're in a partnership, you and your partner may have spoken about a pregnancy. Should we try for a baby? You're definitely wanting to expand in some form or the other. You're definitely, I feel, wanting to maybe decorate. And this also ties in with your creativity as well, Sagittarius, third deacon. Because I feel that you may be quite well known on social media, but I'm picking up that some of you have started something on social media, and whatever you started on social media is going to expand. So if you're single, then I feel that a lot of people will be drawn to you because of your radiance, because you'll be radiating such self-love, I'm getting tongue-tied, such self-love, and you'll be looking good as well. So you'll be radiating beauty outwardly and inwardly. For others of you, I feel like you'll be gaining a lot of attention and, you know, praise for your, you know, for your creativity is what I'm picking up. There's something that you may launch in the second week. The fourth, I might jump to the fourth week because I'm looking at the Four of Pentacles. The third week, there is a bit of hesitancy. There's a little bit of restriction here. So you may have found within the third week of March that things, you know, you may have felt like, because I'm getting with the first week, you may have got a lot of offers to collaborate with others. So there are a lot of people that want to collaborate with you, whether that's in a working environment or also because there's definitely creative energy here, and you may have come up with an idea that a lot of people want to jump on this idea. And I'm feeling that for some of you, when you brought this idea to the masses in the first place, people weren't really feeling it. I'm going to be 100. People weren't really feeling it. This could also be like you wanted to create, or you may have created your own type of oils or your own type of juices that you wanted to sell. There's something around that, or, you know, there's something to do with exercising for some of you, something about the body and well-being, right? And you tried and tested it on yourself, and you know, people have, you know, praised you about the way you look. So whatever you come up with, it's actually working, and people are quite shocked. And now that people are seeing that whatever you come up with is now working, they want to hop on board, because in the second week we see that this situation expands. It doesn't have to do with, you know, the body or anything. It could simply mean that you may want to start up a organization, or you may have wanted to start up your own group. Say you want to start up your own Facebook group, you know, I'm hearing mindfulness for some reason. You may have wanted to start up your own hypnotherapy, NLP for some of you, organization online or something, and people may have tried to talk you out of it. But maybe yoga, there's something around that. Spirituality doesn't have to be, but there was something that you launched. Could actually just be modeling for some of you, but people may have tried to talk you out of it, or they didn't believe in it. Some of you may have wanted to start up your own modeling agency. Okay, you may have asked friends or people that you know to help you, and they may not have wanted to invest or be a part of it. But the second week, you know, something is going to occur here where, you know, something that you started, I don't feel like you started it in the beginning of March. I feel like this has been occurring maybe since a year and a half ago, but you're going to see something, you know, speed up, take up in the second week. And it's almost like people want to be a part of it now. This could also represent an ex-partner for some of you. Maybe in the past, this individual, I feel, may not have had your best interests at heart, but there's something about seeing you online now, seeing all the love that you get, seeing how successful you are, or on your way to becoming successful, that they want to actually be a part of this actual, you know, movement that you're creating. Maybe some of you had a change in image. You're definitely popping off right now, meaning that you're definitely, you know, you're doing well. And with the Four of Pentacles, this is about you having your boundaries up. Like, no, where were you when I needed you? That's for some of you. You know, you're being very protective of your time, your energy, and your space, and with who you invest in. So if it's these friends from the past that are trying to come back like, yeah, I believed in you all along, say for instance, right, Sagittarius Deacan 3, you're like, thank you, but no thank you. I've got things in control. It's okay, right? This is about you knowing who to invest in and who not to invest in, and taking a leap, not taking that leap of faith that you may have done so before. Maybe you was very accommodating in the previous years, but now you saw how people changed on you. You saw how people didn't believe in you, and that's not for everyone. I feel like these are friends that are associates, not really tight friends, but I feel more so someone wants a piece of the pie now that things are going well for you. And we have the King of Swords. So this is a clear indication to say in the 4th week that you could actually be cutting people off. You could actually be telling people thank you but no thank you. You could actually, I feel for some of you, your silence will speak volume. So there are people that want to be a part of something that you've created, because I'm looking at the Empress card, and the Empress card is ruled by Taurus. Taurus rules the 2nd house. 2nd house is all about money, right? And how we make our money. And I feel like how you make your money could have something to do with fashion. It's definitely something innovating, right? So it's something before its time. And when you are trying to bring this idea, see how I got tongue-tied there as well. So maybe when you're trying to explain to people about what you wanted to do, they didn't believe in you. They some of them may have laughed it off, or some of them may have said, you need to find something that's more stable, some sort of 9 to 5. But you wanted to express yourself. You felt to yourself, I've got nothing to lose, literally, and it paid off. So with the King of Swords, it proves to me that you are in the energies of a boss. So you could be your own boss. Some of you may have decided that you wanted to expand and go and do a course at college, but other people may have said, no, don't waste your time doing a course in that area. Why don't you do something where you can have like a 9 to 5 job in? Why don't you, and for some of you, you may have went to college to become a lawyer, is what I'm picking up. And now, you may see that you're on your way to fulfilling some sort of dream, is what I'm picking up. But the 4th week does speak about you turning your back on others the same way they turn their back on you, and even cutting people off is what I'm picking up. Because in the 3rd week there is an energy of someone or people, maybe 4 people for some of you, wanting you to invest in them now, is what I'm picking up. But let's do some clarifiers and let's get some advice for you. So for the star card, let's see, star card, clarify the star card please for my Sagittarius's 3rd decan, born from the 13th of December to the 21st of December. Why have we got the star card, please? Okay, came out in reverse. Keeping up. Okay, immense effort, advance. So we got number 4 in the reverse. So this is an indication that you may have felt as though, what you were working with was not stable, but you believe in yourself anyway. And that's the thing, once we have that self-belief in ourselves, no one or nothing can tell us anything. No one or nothing can tell us anything. And this is exactly the energy that you were possessing. You told people your idea, or maybe this could be a love situation, right? You were in a relationship with someone at the time. This could have been a Taurus person you were with, and it could be an Aquarius as well. And Aquarius and Taurus is actually square each other. So for some of you, it could be 2 people that were vying for your attention. Or for some of you, I'm picking up an energy of, this could be a placement in your chart. You could have Aquarius in your chart, or you can have Taurus in your chart. And I feel like whatever the situation is, you were being the best, were trying to be, or prove to this person or these people that you were worthy of their acceptance of you, and they didn't invest, or they didn't believe in you. And during this transit of when Uranus went into Taurus, things, we had the whole pandemic, etc., and things went up in the air. And I feel like during that time, you may have thought of an idea, or there was an idea that you always wanted to do, but because of whatever situation was going on in your life, you had no time to do it. But you utilize that time to launch some idea. And this could also mean for some of you losing weight. Some of you may have lost weight. Some of you may have gained weight, because you wanted to gain weight. Some of you may have, you know, decided during the time that you were at home that you wanted to get into yoga, that you wanted to get into oils or something along them lines. But there's something that you've done that has given you some sort of transformation. I'm surprised I haven't got the death card right here, but people may not have believed in it, and you may have started this idea at a time when things were uncertain, but it paid off. And then we also have never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. Yeah, 3 and 5. Yeah, I feel like you were surrounded by people that didn't believe in you. These could also be family members, unfortunately, for some of you. These are people that you knew for a long time, and they didn't believe in you, and they didn't, you know, feel that. It's almost like they overlooked you. And now they're having to eat their words, is what I'm picking up with these cards right here. You know, you didn't get any support. And for some of you, it could also mean you may have moved home for some of you. Or you may have needed support to get yourself back on your feet. And there was no one there to help you. And now that you are in the energies of succeeding, these people want to come back. Whether it's this ex-partner, these family members, or these friends. Okay, so clarify the Empress card. Why have we got the Empress card, please, for my third Deacan Sagittarius? Why have we got the Empress card, please? Oh, okay. All right. Curiouser and curiouser. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity. Number 9. Okay, so this is like... I feel like you took action, and I feel like Spirit is saying that you were right to take action. You were right to believe in yourself. You were right to have that self-love. You know, don't let others doubt you. And I feel like people may have tried to doubt you, and because you kept your faith, because you kept, you know, you focused on your self-belief and what you want and what you wanted to achieve out of the situation that you were going towards, it paid off. And, you know, Spirit is saying that if you do get yourself involved in that type of energy again, or situation where no one doesn't believe in you, then dig deep. You know, as long as you believe in you, that's all that matters, right? Let's take a look at the 4 of Pentacles. Clarify the 4 of Pentacles for my third Deacan Sagittarius, please. What advice have we got? A lot of cards came out. We got all in the golden afternoon. Number 1, inspiration, creative spark, imagination, conception. Yeah, so this is about people wanting to know what you're going to do next. And Spirit is saying move in silence. Spirit is saying don't collaborate. This is what I'm hearing. Don't collaborate with this person. That's very direct, I know, but this is what I'm hearing. This is like Leo-esque energy. Like Leos are leaders, right? And this is saying, you know, don't collaborate. This could be like an Aries person that may want to collaborate with you, but this is saying you need to put yourself out there more. You've got more ideas. Don't hold back on your ideas. You know, put yourself out there. Gain inspiration. You have a lot of creativity, and your imagination is not, you know, your imagination does actually bring up some amazing, you know, ideas. And it doesn't matter if people haven't heard of it before or seen of what you're talking about. You could be the first one. Don't hold on to it, but be mindful of who you invest with and who you collaborate with. And there's a specific person that may be very persistent. This could be an Aries person, or Taurus, that may want to collaborate with you, and this is saying don't collaborate with these individuals. Don't do it. Okay, let's see. I wonder what will happen next. Ready to adventure, pre-pice of change, pause before action. Number 2, yeah, this is saying like to trust your intuition, like especially if you're dealing with someone that, you know, is just an opportunist. Look at their mannerisms, you know, look at and listen to what they're saying, and don't invest. And I feel like, you know, anyway, this happened in the 3rd week, it could be happening in the now. Like, just be mindful with who you invest in. If you're signing anything, make sure you read the small print also. We also have do not drink poison. Do not do things you know are bad for you. Number 8. And, you know, it's coming out in the reverse. So Spirit is like, you know already, 3rd Deacan Pisces. It could be a Pisces you'll connect with. I don't know why Pisces came up in that, but this is like Spirit saying, you know already that this person Person may have Capricorn in their chart. I did mention the group of leaders. This person could be in the group of leaders. It could be a cardinal sign, an Aries or a Capricorn. But you know, Spirit is saying you know already and you were right about this person. It's saying shine bright like a candle. 3 and 6. You will make it through this. Yeah, this could be an Aries person that is very persistent, wanting you to do something is what I'm picking up. And they basically are in competition with you for some of you. And they definitely want to shine. So they want to take your idea and act as if it's their own. This could also be an ex-partner. For some of you, this could be a new person that is interested in you, but this person is non-serious is what I'm picking up. This person wants to be seen, and because they see that you're very popular, a lot of people like you, a lot of people want to be with you. You know, this is like an opportunist type of energy. We also have mortality, 4 and 2. Okay, life is brief, bright, beautiful, and you also live. So this person is looking, if it's a new person, this individual is just looking for, and I feel like you know already. I'm hearing that Khalees song, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and yeah, okay. So she's a Leo, but I feel for some of you that this is saying that this person, like I said, is an opportunist, and because you're looking great, you're looking good. This is an ex-partner, I feel, for some of you. Mortality, which means someone that has been in your life for a long time. Life is brief, so even if they do come back in, Spirit is saying they won't be around for a long time. You know, they are the type of person that likes to, you know, they like admiration and praise. So they want to be seen with you. So people can say, oh my days, like, how did he get her? Or how did she get him, type of thing. Because they feel and see that you are beautiful. And they want to be a part of your world. We also have, you are rare and free. There are not many like you. Yeah, so this is Spirit's way of reminding you of who you are, because you may have downplayed your creativity. Not to say you have to be boastful, but Spirit is saying, like, you know, give yourself a pat on the back. Don't downplay yourself. You know, don't sound like those people that tried to oppress you in the past. Like, you need to express yourself and you need to put yourself out there. I want to be a queen, free and free, stating your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing a test. So for some of you, I did mention that there is some sort of goal that you're working towards. It could actually be a course. You know, some of you may be going up to become a barrister, a lawyer, surgeon, psychologist. Is something that you want to do. And people may have said to you, no, because I feel like some of you could be quite eccentric in the way that you dress. And people may say, oh, I don't think that you can do that type of job, but you're proving them wrong. And there's a level of doubt in the 3rd week where you may start believing what people have said to you. But this is, you know, Spirit is saying that it doesn't matter how you dress, how you look, etc. You've got the talent, the capabilities to go after your goals, and you can do it. You know, because there is a level of doubt in the 3rd week, but Spirit is saying, you know, get back on that horse again. Let's see 4th week advice for my 3rd Deacan Sagittarius, please. Okay, so we have managed to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. I did mention Pisces energy, so I do feel like you will definitely be creating your own happiness, and part of you creating your own happiness is cutting people off who you felt were hangers-on and who are just no good for you, you know. So you'll be definitely cutting people off is what I feel, and you'll be creating your own happiness. And part of your happiness is delving back into your creativity. Set your course. So some of you are, you know, urged to maybe enroll in a course this year, or whenever you hear this, or investigate about a course. Know where you wish to go, have a plan, the right direction. And Spirit is saying if you do want to do this course, you are headed in the right direction. It does require stability. Spirit is saying you'll get that money if you need to pay for this course, and eventually it will lead you to some sort of stability, and you are on the right path. And lastly, we have investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting, number 7. So yeah, I feel some of you may actually want to go and do some sort of criminology course as well. And again, it tallies up with what I was saying before. Like, investigate the course and see what other courses are out there, regarding that area of work that you want to do. And Spirit is saying you are in the right direction, and shift your focus from these individuals that are trying to, I'm just seeing like some people trying to run. I don't know if you guys seen Michael Jackson's Moonwalker when he is getting chased by those cartoon characters. It's that type of thing. Now people, they are thirsting for your energy because they're like, you can lead us to greatness now. You've got the key to the streets type of thing. But it's like, where were you when I was struggling? Well, for some of you, you may have been struggling, and people were happy to see you suffer, basically, unfortunately. And now that you've got yourself back on your feet, it's almost like, wow, they gain admiration for it, and they gain resentment, and they also want an in on it too. So this is about being mindful of who you have around you, because sometimes when you have the wrong people around you, they can block your blessings. And I feel that you know that anyway, Sagittarius, third Deacan. But I will speak to you all soon. I'll be back next month with the Deacan series, and I actually enjoy doing this, even though it does take up a lot of time, especially when you've got a family, etc. But I love it. So I hope it's been of help. I hope you gain clarity from the reading. I will speak to you guys soon. Take care of yourself. Peace out.